Capricorn, hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Tina and this is your weekly tarot. This one is for May 17th to the 23rd. So we're going to take a look at your recent past, the current situation, the near future, and then we will close off your reading by pulling a few cards to get some advice from the universe. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's happening for you. May 17th to the 23rd. Let's take a look at the general energies. We're going to stop it here. We got the star at the bottom. It speaks of hope and faith coming back in, seeing the light, seeing the possibility of a new day. All right, I feel like there's a lot of heaviness still here, but let's see. Recent past, we have the Nine of Cups. This was really a feel-good energy. There's something really in your heart here that just was speaking louder than other things, right? There's something, a real desire here that you wanted to manifest or to bring to life. Something that really was going to make you very happy. Current situation, you have the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, and the Three of Swords. So obviously there's a pause and reflect energy happening this week, right? Taking a step back to really think about things, something here that's hurt you, or, you know, there's a pain here, there's a fear here, or like some kind of worry here with the Three of Swords. And having the Hermit next to it, you're obviously just going really deep within. This could be like a really deep wound, right? That's, you know, it's about releasing it and going within and making sense of it, right? You know, you got the Hermit energy, so you're coming from a place of a lot of wisdom. You know, this was no easy journey with the Hermit. Queen of Cups just shows such emotional maturity this week. You know, she's the Queen of Cups, right? Like, she has the most glorious cup in the whole tarot. She speaks of like a lot of intuition, but a lot of unconditional love. So just very emotionally mature and wise. And then I think when you go deep within like that, especially with the Hermit type of energy, you know, near future, you get the Devil, the Two of Swords, and Strength. So I think you're going to go deep within, and then voila, the Devil comes through, right? Yeah, you're going to go into like the dark side of things, and, you know, you might become aware of something here that you don't like. And then Capricorn, maybe you feel like you're at a personal crossroads, right? Becoming aware of this. For some of you, it's just that simple. Maybe it's with another Capricorn, but there's something here that like you need to like liberate yourself from, almost, even if it's just internal within yourself. Strength is here as well, you know. And you got Strength and the Devil outside of this like crossroads, and maybe you're at a crossroads, and, you know, I know it's a weekly reading, but something's weighing very heavy here. With the Devil, I just always say, you know, it's about the choices that we've made. You know, they can be very tempting and they could have been fun for a while, and maybe we didn't even realize how like toxic they would become over time, right? But like now there's an awareness with it, and it requires you to kind of, you know, Strength shows her taming this beast, right? It's about the beast within, and it's the way she tames it is with gentleness and with love, right? And so the beast within represents the parts of ourselves that we don't love sometimes, right? The ones that we try to just silence and not put light on with the Devil. But no, it's about loving even the parts of yourselves that, you know, that we don't like to put light on. Anyway, not that I want to go so deep. Let's go in and clarify all of these energies for you this week. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. The Emperor came out, and I saw the Tower. Two major arcana here. So it felt like a foundation is just like shaken. All right, clarify these energies. We're going to stop here for you. Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom. I like that energy. That's nice. It speaks of opportunities here, really, to start fresh, to create a new reality. Maybe it's a business opportunity, which is nice too. We do live in a material world. So, oh, wow. Okay, recent past. You've got the Ten of Wands with the Nine of Cups. Oh, something in your heart was just like a deep desire, like I said, spoke louder than others, and it weighed heavy on you. with that Ten of Wands. Just too much pressure, too much weight on this too, right? Like I feel like whatever this is too, I feel like you might even be putting too much weight on it. I just want to say that. You may not need to put all that much on yourself. It may not be necessary. I'll just leave it there. Current situation, you have the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Cups. You have the King of Swords with the Queen of Cups. So this is a lot of maturity, mentally and emotionally. So let's say that. And again, you have the Hermit here with that gray hair. You know, it is indicating that you, after having come through some journey, of course, you come out with knowledge and you're wiser, right? That's what life does to us. So this is just really a lot of mental and emotional maturity. And I love that. I love that you're approaching it very, very logical. You're using your intuition and you're using your intelligence here. And it's like a marriage and a fusion of the two. And Temperance is here as well. So, but we'll get to that in the near future. Clarifying the Hermit, you got the Page of Cups. I think it's about just like keeping an open heart, Page of Cups is very loving, very playful, very innocent. And the Hermit, I think, is just about going within and I think bringing that energy with you. So you're not too hard on yourself, right? With that Three of Swords, you have that Four of Cups. I really just feel like you're just pulling yourself back from things. And you're like kind of withdrawn, right? Because you got the Hermit. You're isolating yourself a little bit because you have to, because you need to make sense of some things, right? You've come a long way. And before you can keep moving in the journey, you're at this place of like reflection, making sense of things. And, I do want to point out that Three of Swords and that Four of Cups, he is sitting back looking at these Three of Cups and there is a Three of Swords. So maybe there's three. It could mean something to somebody. All right, near future, you got the Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Fool. You got the Nine of Pentacles over the Devil. So I don't know, like if this is about a relationship, which it kind of feels like it is for some of you, there's something about being single in it, somebody maybe acting single, or this being codependent, truly, right? And needing to just find our own independence, our own voice. But no doubt about it, it's about the choices we've made that's affected something here. There's an independent energy, and the Devil is the Lover's inverse. So maybe a Capricorn here was acting single, right? I don't know, right? I don't just want to say it, but I guess I just want it to come out. But it's here, right? And there's awareness being shed on it. There's light on it. And I think you're starting to see something here more for what it is now. More for what it is. I think something, the Devil's about the invisible chains. And I think those chains are becoming visible. Clarifying the Two of Swords, you got Temperance here. So maybe it's not about like, even though you can feel like you're at a crossroads with that Two of Swords, maybe it's not about one road or the other. Maybe you could find a way to make two paths blend, right? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, especially with Temperance being over it. But if not, then it's about patience. It's about avoiding extremes, That's it. That's it. Moderation, patience, avoid extremes, knowing how to blend things, That's how you avoid those extremes. And then you also have Strength clarified by the Fool here. These are two powerful major arcana. The Fool speaks of new beginnings and at the very least embracing them and understanding that every day is a new opportunity for a new beginning. It's about trusting the process and trusting life, right? That's the Fool energy. Maybe some of you felt like you were foolish, and that's where Strength comes in as well. So, take that with a grain of salt. The Fool is about new beginnings. It is about hope, and it is about faith, and it is about... But keep in mind, and I don't know if you're going to see it that well in this Fool card, but there are mountains in the background. It is to indicate, even if you're on the right path, every path comes with its challenges, with its trials and its tribulations, right? We all got to climb some mountain here. And I just think like you're at this, just like the Hermit, he's climbed the mountain. And now you're at this place in this part of your journey where you're kind of looking back. You've come a long way here. All right, let's get some advice from the universe. I'm going to pull two cards and let's see. What's the best advice for Capricorn this week? Let's see. I don't get too crazy with the advice. I just get some general energies, and that's about it. Okay. Let us stop here for you. 10 of Wands is at the bottom. Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Slow but steady, you will get there. That is the advice. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is about making progress, but it is the slowest moving knight. So sometimes it can be like frustrating, but it's like, just keep going, keep laying the groundwork. If you're laying some groundwork for something, if you feel like it's boring and it's tedious, it probably is. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you're making progress that's really on a foundation that will be built to last here. So it's just like, keep making progress, slow but steady, keep doing the work, keep doing the work with that Queen of Pentacles. It's also about self-love with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, she's very nurturing and takes care of others, but she definitely carves time out to take care of herself. So self-care and self-love this week. And that's it. Slow but steady, you will get there. Slow but steady, you win the race. So I'm going to leave it there for you. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a comment down below, hit like. You can also subscribe so you don't miss any of these weekly tarot readings. All right, Capricorn, thank you, and I'll see you all next week.